Hi guys, you just received a new oxygen board and you can't wait to get in the water, but first let me show you how to set it up. You want to make sure that you set it up correctly before you get into the water. So with the oxygen board, you have a set of pads left and right, a set of straps left and right, plus the screws here that goes for the foot straps, and two sets of fins. That's the only board that comes with two sets of fins. You have bigger fins, so if you are a beginner or you want to teach someone, you use the bigger fins, and also a set of smaller fins here for more advanced riders. Plus the screws that will come, it's only a set of screws that you can choose, or put these fins or put these fins, plus grab handle right here, and of course a screwdriver, but this doesn't come with a board. You need to get this, and this is what's going to help you to put all the fins and straps on the board. So let me start with the board with the pads. First of all, you want to make sure that you see how the screws are looking that way, so you want to make these sure that this is ahead of these. Okay, same thing on that, same thing. So because that's how your feet gonna come in. So you want to start with the right foot strap. So what you want to do is you want to put the pads. As you can see here, we do have 3 sets on the new 3G boards, Oxygen, Droid, and Spartan. We do have 3 sets of fins. So now you have, if you want wider stands, you can go wider. But right now, me personally, I like the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pad. I'm going to put it around top and make sure, see, this is the right set. This has to be on the inside and this on the outside. So this is your right side and this is your left side. You see how these side are on the inside? That's how they need to be. Okay, inside. But let me start with the right side. So you take the right side, you look for the hole. I'm going to use this hole and this hole, okay, the middle one. So I put this here, see, right here, and I come here and put this also right here, right here. This is all set. Then I take the foot strap here, and what I want to do is, you see, you have 2 sets of foot straps. Okay, but you want to make sure that you see how wider it is here on this side, how wider. So this goes on the inside, okay, and then when on the other side, you see the wider here, that will go on the other side, but we'll do this later. So now let's put some screws here and attach the first foot strap on the right side of the board. Okay, I put the screws in. As you can see, the screws are in on both sides. Again, remember, this goes on the inside, okay? This goes on the outside, and that's for the right side. So this is going to go right here. So what I want to do is I want to put these screws inside the middle one. So I'm going to look at the middle one here. You see the hole here? And this is where the screw is going to go. So I'm going to turn this that side and make sure to put this in right there. And once it's inside, I use a screwdriver and screw until it catches. Wow, look how easy it did catch. So it's perfect. And then I turn it around and go on the other side. Now I want to look for the other holes. So you don't want to make too tight so you can slide it. See how you can slide it yet? So I'm not sure for my stance yet. But here we have the other hole. So I want to take the screws here that I put and place it right here. And I just screw it. Make sure it goes inside. If it doesn't go, try to find the hole. But now it's perfectly. I guess I'm very lucky. So I didn't make it too tight because I want to slide the pad left and right. So right now I'm gonna set up like that, and then I'm gonna stand on it and see my stands. And then once it's ready, I'm gonna push it left or right and make sure which one is perfect, and then make it tight. So now we go to the left side. Take the left pad. Remember, this has to be on the inside and this on the outside. So, and we put it again on the middle one. These are the holes I'm gonna use. Okay, that's for my stand. So I put this here, it's perfect in the middle, and make sure it's also in the middle here, perfect. And then I take the foot strap. I already put the screws in, and I make sure I turn that side and put the screw inside the hole. I take the screwdriver and start screwing. Perfect. I don't screw it too hard because I want to twist the foot strap around and go on the other side. Then on the other side, I look for the other hole. Perfect, right here. I don't want to make it too tight, so I can push it, up and down. So then I take the screw and put it right in the hole there. Oh, you see, it moved. So you want to make sure it goes really nice in, and then you start tightening. There we go. Use a screwdriver. And don't tie too much, okay? Then once ready, you want to step on and make sure these are your stands. If these are your stands, then go back and make sure to tie these screws really tight. So now that you find these perfect stands, make sure you tie them really tight on both sides. Same thing here, make sure you tie it really tight. See how loose it was? That was perfect because you want to look for your perfect stands, and then once you find your stands, make sure you tie it really well. So perfect. Now let's put the grab handle right here. Okay, this is the grab handle. The screws are already inside, as you can see. So now you want to put these screws here. So what you do is you bring it right here, make sure it's inside, and screw it very gentle, not too hard, just a little bit. Okay, so it's still loose so it can move, and then go on the other side here and make sure the screws goes inside here. Okay, you put it inside, you grab a screwdriver and screw it. Perfect. Then tied it pretty nicely, snuggle, and same thing here, you want to make sure you tied it. Perfect. Okay, everything is tight. Now we want to go with the fins, okay? But this time I want to go with the more advanced fins, so I'm going to put the small fins right here, but we're going to start putting the screws and the washers first. Then you grab the bag with all the screws and washers inside and remove them. And you put the washer inside, put it here. There you go, and do the same thing on the other side too. Put the washer and screws inside, and do the same thing on the other side too. But let's concentrate on this side because we want to put the fins in. So then you take the fin, turn the board sideways, okay, on the other side. And what you want to do is you want to put your fin like that. You don't want to put your fin like that, okay? So make sure when you put your fin, it has to be this side. This is not good, okay? So what you have to do is you have to put the screws right inside and start screwing. The screw, put it right here. Make sure it goes in the hole. Then put the other one. And once they're in, take a screwdriver and start screwing. Okay, but make sure that the fin is looking the proper direction, okay? So don't make it too tight, but it has to be gentle, okay? So once you tight these fins, then all you have to do is do the other three other ones. Perfect, see? So this is perfect ready, that's how it should be, okay? And then you go here and you do the same thing. Okay, now you set up these two fins on that side and make sure it's the right proper direction. Then you want to go on the other side and do the same thing with this side and put these fins inside. Make sure it's very tight, but you don't want to really tight, so you don't want to break the threads of the fin inside. But now it's very tight, see it's not moving, it's perfect. So then, now everything is all set. We have the 4 fins, foot strap, pads, grab, everything is ready. But you want to make sure that the strap is tight on your leg, comfortable. So what you want to do is you don't want to put 2 legs on it, but put your first foot in it, okay? Because right now you have fins, remember. Then this is how you open it. It's too small, so I want to make it bigger. So then I pull this up, see how it gets bigger? Perfect. And now that's perfect. Then I go here and I do the same thing. So I put my foot in. Remember, you don't want to put 2 feet on it because we're not on grass or sand, so you don't want to damage the bottom of the fins and the board. So then you open it here, and make it a little bit bigger by pulling. If you want to make it shorter, you just pull this down, you know. But right now I want to make it a little bit bigger. Perfect, perfect. And we're all set. Now let's go and have fun in the water.